is valuable to us. If I make a mistake, correct me. Al-kafiruna ba'duhum awliya'u ba'd. Illam tafa'alu takun fitnatun fil ardi wa fasadun kabir. That world out there, they make alliances. The world of kufr. They are constantly making alliances. Ba'duhum bi ba'd. If you do not do the same with like-minded people, takun fitnatun fil ardi wa fasadun kabir. Surah Al-Anfal. If you do not seek to make alliances with like-minded forces, there is going to be great fitna in the world and fasad. And so wherever in the world we find people, we got one from France, yeah? Wherever in the world we find people who are standing up to Zionist oppression, you would not know it, but the fellow from France would know about Diodoni and would know about Alain Soral and others. In Russia, Alexander Dugin, who I met in Moscow. Wherever you find these people who are standing up to Zionist oppression, wherever they are, even here in Cape Town, whether they be Christian or Jew or Hindu or whoever they are, if we do not seek to make alliances with them, says the Quran, there will be great fitna in the world and fasad. Hezbollah is standing up to Israel. Yes, Hezbollah is Shia. The Syrian government is standing up to Israel. Yes. Why do you think they want them to remove the Syrian government? The Syrian government has made an alliance with Russia, and Russia is standing up to the Zionists. Russia is standing up to the Gog and Magog alliance. Where is the evidence? Just look at homosexuality. They all advancing the agenda of homosexuality. What is Russia doing? What is Russia doing? Relations with Rome, it is Iran. Amongst all the Muslim countries, it is Iran which has pioneered an alliance with Rome. None of the Sunni, so-called Sunni Muslim countries are doing what Iran is doing, an alliance with Rome. I hope and pray that these seminars and retreats that we have been organizing and the internet might be a means through which we can educate our people, and that a generation will come after us of scholars. And we are establishing now an Institute of Islamic Eschatology. We have in our midst here today one who is sitting with us, who is doing the yeoman's job of establishing that Institute of Islamic Eschatology, building the buildings. He brought the photographs with me, he showed me what they've done and so on. We have accommodation already for 8 students, built already. We need another 2 buildings to be built, so then we'll have accommodation for 24. And I've said once we have accommodation for 24, you're going to first the seminar on Islamic Eschatology for 1 week. You don't pay, you come, you get accommodation, free of charge. We're not going to cook for you. No. So tell your mama to teach you to cook. You're going to be doing your own cooking. Okay? If you have the means to buy the groceries and so on, you buy your own groceries. We have a shop there. And those who do not have the means, we'll provide sadaqah. So you'll do your own cooking. Okay? We have the plan of the masjid. The classes will be in the masjid. But every morning, after Salatul Fajr, you'll go back to your hut, you'll drink a cup of coffee. You know, the Prophet said 3 things have been made dear to me in the world of yours. Number 1, salat. Number 2, perfume, fragrance. And number 3, women and nisa. Well, I added a 4th. coffee. So you drink your cup of coffee, then you recite the Quran, your portion of the Quran for the day. And once you recited that portion of the Quran for the day outside, we have a garden plot where you're going to be doing some farming of food crops. We'll have animals, dairy farming, and there'll be someone there to teach you. And you go out there and you work for 1 hour. Everybody. After that 1 hour, you go back, you take a shower, you take your breakfast, and by 9:30 you're in the masjid. And then I will teach from 9:30 to 11:30. After that, don't come to me, don't bother me, leave me for the rest of the day. You have other teachers to teach you. So this Institute of Islamic Eschatology, hopefully within the next few months, within the next 1 year, inshallah, we hope to start functioning. It's not going to offer you a course of studies for 2 years or 5 years. You don't need 5 years to study Islamic eschatology. Not all. Maximum that you need maybe is about 3 months. But we'll package it. We'll have a 1 week course. We have a 1 month course. We have a 3 months course. Once you have a visa, you can stay. We're not in the business of getting visas for you. People who come from Europe, wherever in the world they go, they get 3 months. Others might get 1 month or so. But once you have a visa, you're free to stay with us. No charge for accommodation. You cook your own food. No charge for classes. No, free of charge. And at the end, when you study and you go back, you must teach others what you've learned here.
Sheikh Ali, if you want to just conclude on this.
Assalamu alaikum. I just want to add, or rather comment on the question on the ruh. Actually, in the English translation or commentaries, you might not find it. I don't think you'll find it. That's what I've seen, because they don't go into this, what I want to say here. You have, those of you who can read Arabic, go in the check Tabari, Al-Qurtubi, Baydawi, and other Arabic tafasir. You find it mostly in the tafsir of the Surah Inna Anzalna fi Laylatil Qadr, Surah Al-Qadr. Now, the general view is that Ar-Ruh mentions there, Tanazzalul Malaikatu Ar-Ruh, is Jibreel alayhi salam, and that also holds on with there is a hadith which mentioned is Akana Laylatul Qadr Natal Jibreel fi tabati min al-malaika. That one refers to that one. So therefore, some of the ulama say it is Jibreel. Jibreel is also referred to as Ruh in the Quran, mentioned as Ruh al-Amin. Surah Al-Nahl, for instance, Ruh al-Amin, Natal bihi Ruh al-Amin ala qalbika litakuna min al-mursalin. So min al-mursalin, that is the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or the Anbiya alayhim assalam. So he comes with the revelation on your heart so that you may be among the messengers. But the thing is that what I wanted to point out to, now the one in Surah Isra, وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الرُّوحِ, and they question thee about the ruh. Now, the ruh can also be the ruh insan, the human beings, the ruh of the human being, the soul, okay? But our ruh, according to this tafasir, there is another dimension which they mention, and that is something very interesting, and you may go and read it if you can. They say that a ruh actually refers to a particular angel. The biggest of all the angels is so big that if he opens his mouth, all the angels can go in it. Now this seems so fantastic if we know about angels and other ahadith. When we study about this world, this universe in which we are, we'll see that normal science, physical science, we know that it is very small. The solar system is very small. Stars are in the billions and billions. So, I mean, for an angel to be bigger than the earth, to be bigger than the sun, or be bigger than even the whole galaxy, it's not a great thing. For us, it's very great, but in the whole universe, it is not very big. I think you can follow me. Huh? I mean, so relatively speaking, okay. So, what is possible? Okay. There are different books also. Mukhatabat is one of the books, and this is all in Arabic literature, where you'll find descriptions of these. This is just interesting. But another thing is that the thing which I want to point out is the ayah